Thank you very much, Sakina. Well, it's been an overwhelming show of pride and patriotism in Johannesburg and in Gauteng province as thousands of South Africans came out to support the Boks on the first leg of their Rugby World Cup Trophy tour. It was the first tour of 4 provinces yesterday. Today it's the turn of Shark Country in Durban. The tour starts in Umhlanga and it's scheduled to start at 9:15. Then they go through the township of KwaMashu and then it's on to the CBD at City Hall. The tour starts just after 9 o'clock, then it goes into the township. So these are some visuals from what happened yesterday. Let's take a look at what SA Rugby have got scheduled. This is what they've actually released. It is subject to change. So this is where the tour will be going in KZN this morning. The Sharks have contributed to much of the Rugby World Cup squad. Lukanyo Am, Siya Kolisi, Thomas Tutoy and Makazola Mapimpi, who scored 6 tries at the World Cup, are all contracted to the KZN franchise. Tendai the Beast Mtawarira, who was the most capped member of the squad in Japan, and this week announced his international retirement from the game, was with the Sharks since the Currie Cup in 2006. So expect to be hearing those names a lot. The Sharks also were the first pro club of newly crowned World Player of the Year, Peter Steph Tutoy. Kubus Renach, who was nominated for Try of the Year, played at the team before he went to England, as did Frans Steyn before he moved to France. So one player that won't be a part of the trophy tour, he wasn't yesterday, and he won't be for the other provinces still to come, being Eastern Cape and the Western Cape, is star Springbok fly half Andre Pollard, because he has suffered a broken cheekbone during the final, and he posted a picture of himself on social media in hospital. So as you can see from that schedule released by SA Rugby, the tour gets underway in Umhlanga at just after 9 o'clock. Springbok fans have been camping outside of the Boks hotel from early this morning, and we've seen some people already taking pictures with the captain, Siya Kolisi. He came out, just lifted up the Webb Ellis Cup just for some of the fans, but that was before the trophy tour actually got underway. Are these some live visuals that we're seeing right now? These are some live visuals that we're getting as the Springbok team are now leaving their hotel. Makazola Mapimpi there. He is a fan favorite, not only in South Africa, but certainly KZN feel they've got a very special connection to the player who plays for the Sharks. He was our top try scorer at the Rugby World Cup in Japan. Everybody wanting to get a photo of him. Yes, he may be from the Eastern Cape, but he plies his trade in KZN. So this is as the team are now leaving the hotel in Umhlanga. They're on Centenary Boulevard. They're going to be getting on top of that beautiful open-top bus, and then they are going to be going from Umhlanga to KwaMashu and then onto the CBD. Now, our reporter, Ayanda Mhlongo, is in the center of Durban. She's in the CBD outside of Durban City Hall. So let's cross to her, because they're scheduled to get there at around 10:30. Some say that it may be a little bit later, but let's cross over to her now because it's looking fantastic there. It's over to you, Ayanda.
Yeah, very good morning to Valen and good morning to our viewers. Well, certainly, as you've said from the morning, Springbok fever has certainly hit the city of Durban this morning. There's excitement all around, and just coming here early this morning, Valen, and just speaking to some of the people that were passing by, many of them saying that they watched with envy yesterday those visuals from Johannesburg and Pretoria when the Springboks were making their way through those cities, and eagerly awaiting today when the Springboks, the legends and their heroes will come to the city of Durban. And I'm coming to you live from the Durban City Hall, where, as you said, around 10 o'clock, 10:30, they are going to be meeting and greeting their fans here in the heart of the Durban CBD. The stage has already been set. As you can see, people are already waving the South African flag. Great excitement here outside the City Hall. And let me just quickly show you to our viewers, Valiant, at the top where we see the welcome and congratulations to the Springboks, world champions 2019. That is where the legends, the South African champions, are going to go on top of the first floor here at City Hall. They'll be waving down to their fans, and will also be speaking to the thousands that are expected to come out here to show their support. Of course, many people saying that they are not coming from the northern areas, being Umhlanga and Guamashi. So those that are coming from the areas of Pinetown in the west, down in the south of Durban, they are going to be converging here to get a glimpse and maybe a selfie or two with these legends. So certainly great excitement here from the City Hall. But of course, there is going to be a parade here in the Durban CBD, starting in Smith Street. We already know from the city that 2 lanes of both Smith Street and West Street, which are the 2 main streets here in the Durban City Centre, they are going to be closed off. The parade starting off in Smith Street, going straight to the top, and they will then be coming down West Street on their way to the Durban beachfront. They'll then go through the Durban beachfront, ending off at the Moses Mabhida Stadium. So much excitement here as we are eagerly awaiting the South African champions, the legends, Amapogopogo, to arrive here at the Durban City Hall. Valen?
Ayanda, I can actually feel your excitement now. And KZN is saying, Siya Kolisi, Boka, in the way that only KZN can. And you're actually standing outside of Durban City Hall, and that's going to be the venue for the South African Sports Awards, which is taking place on a Sunday, just right next door to it. It's going to be at the Playhouse Company, and certainly the City Hall is going to be centre stage for the South African Sports Awards come Sunday. But today, it's all about the Rugby World Cup trophy. So we've got some visuals coming through from Umhlanga. You can see all of the photographers scrumming to try and get some pictures of the Springboks as they leave their hotel. They're going to be getting on top of an open top bus before they make their way to KwaMashu. Some of these children have decided not to go to school. They need to be schooled in the University of Life and get some inspiration that certainly will stay with them for many, many years still to come.